And hello, hello, hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of City Building Saturdays. This is the second episode of this series, so if you're joining me here on Twitch, thank you for coming. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for coming. So let me go ahead and do this little deal right here, switch over to main screen, and bring that up. That should bring things exactly to where we need them. There we go. So, excuse me. So on our last city building episode, we got through the first two campaigns of Pharaoh, the original game. And we're now about to start on the Old Kingdom campaign. So, let's see. Replay the cinematic for you guys. Give me just a sec here.
Pharaoh is pleased. You have mastered the seas and river.
I'll just replay the cinematic for you guys.
The clear waters of the precious Nile teem with life. Egypt struggles for unity no longer. Countless loyal and unquestioning subjects carry Pharaoh to immortality.
So yeah, we're here we are, guys. We're in the Age of Pyramids. I know that we did that little preview last week, but I felt we could do a little bit of a refresher. So we're going to we already selected Salima Oasis.
A new Pharaoh.
So we got the finer things. So we have, for our patron gods, we have access to a temple complex. So instead of saying, I think it's like Ra is out here, I think. Or was it Seth? But instead of having to build, like one temple for our local gods and then for our patron god, having to build like 3 temples, and then, occasionally have to build 2 or 3 temples beyond, we can have the temple complex be worth a number of temples. We also have luxury goods. We also, finally, in-game, we can produce timber. So let me go ahead and quickly pause the game. We're going to... Oh. I just realized that K should be capitalized, so I'll go in after, and after the stream is over, and oh wait, so, as soon as I can spell correctly, alright, so Lima Oasis, there, this is weird. Let's see. I'm going to delete Salima Oasis. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about the game being, what's the name? Let's see. Capital K. So, Ima Oasis. There we go. Now that we've got it all what's it in? Alright, first things first, let's pull up our water. And in the case of these very much desert scenarios, we're going to want to make sure we have good access for the population, good access to water. So get rid of this road right there, at least a little bit. And then, let's see. Now in terms of attack points, we've got, this is a map where we got 3 attack points. We got 1 in this general vicinity, 1 up here, and 1 over in this general area. So, what we're going to do is make sure that we have our population organized, and especially our defenses organized, to where they can have good access. So, build palace. I'll have to clear out that wood. It's one of these cases where when you delete it, when you get rid of it, it's gone for good. There's that. So, what I'm going to do is, once again, pull up the water overlay, and then put up 2 water supplies right there. Up. I can't place it in pause mode. There we go. One of these things that about this game is that do it right. There are times where you can place stuff in pause mode. So now, temple complex. Oh, it's south. Yeah, it's south. So, I'm gonna have to loop-de-loop the map. Put that right. Put the temple south right there. This does several things. It'll provide desirability for these guys, first and foremost. Well, of course, also, let's see who are our other gods. We got Ra. I figured it'd be Ra, so swing the map around, keep the game speed low and slow. I'm gonna make use of this road, so firehouse, an archie-post, a police station. We can do dentist now, which is cool. But we don't need a dentist right away. We'll just put up an apothecary. And then we'll go to physician. Other stuff. Let's put up a tax collector right there. That way we can start getting our taxes in. So now, 1, 2, put in a road right there. Gonna give not only some 3, that's 4, 5, 6. Gonna give a little bit of a break. And this is for 2 reasons. 1, warehouse, undesirable to live near for the population. Secondly, so that I can build stuff up right in here. So, let's see what I can do. So I'm putting these 2 plots right here. For the moment, I will actually do the smart thing and leave that open. And that way they can get population. Let's see, let's start organizing other stuff. That's pottery. Have you accept beer? We'll put up other warehouses here too. Make sure that we can get. The reason I'm doing that like that is so that this was just the pilot road, so I can determine where I was in terms of warehousing. I mean, general access. I'm doing this so the merchants can come right into the warehousing district. Looks like it'll be smarter to do it just like that. Doy. And just correct the road. So now, see, let's have you accept linen for now. And luxury goods. And papyrus. I might put up another warehouse or two, it all depends. Warehouse. I say warehouse, storage yard. Hopefully people will know what I mean. So, now, clear that. Carefully clear the road. I want to destroy the woodland there yet if I can avoid it. And we'll put a greenery right here. And then a pair of, let's actually make it a trio of hunting lodges. Put up another roadblock right there. Followed by a firehouse and an archie post. And oh boy, we are in the D. We are in debt. Oh boy. This is fun times. So now what I'm doing is creating what I call an infrastructure access. What essentially would be an infrastructure access node. Thank you for the bailout there, Pharaoh, and everybody else who helped. There's that. So basically with these guys, they'll provide the infrastructure. I'll probably put, I should put in. And look at that, people have arrived. So I should ought to do the same thing over here. And park there. Alright. So, infrastructure, government, industry, religion, keep health and sanitation low because I don't want the the water supply is getting employees right away. I want to get the housing filled up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build off this node. I should. Oh wait, I don't have enough. I don't really have enough money to do that right off. So let's do the smart thing. I'm going to put up a small housing node right there. That way, woodcutters can get access. These woodcutters right here. Oh, look at that! Look at that, boys and girls. Yeah, we can go ahead and put these guys in order. That way, stuff will happen. Alright, so now, while I'm here, I'll do this as well. Put up some hunting lodges. And then woodcutters. Alright. So here we are. Here's our city, Salima Oasis. Here's Kerma, from which we can buy ebony, which is a luxury good. We also buy linen. So we got Bedet here. They buy wood. So we will go ahead and open up a trade route. Wood is very valuable. Abjadu, they also buy wood. Let's also open up a trade route with them. Tinma, don't offer much, but they do offer copper and weapons. So I'm going to open up a trade route right away with them. That way we can start having that be ready for us. So, I think we can hold off on Men Affair for the moment. Alright, let me pull up our... See, we can temporarily reduce government so we can get religion up and going. They're not, the gods are, Ra and Seth are happy for now, but we need to keep alert so that they can, they don't get angry. Let's, a way to help the city out is to turn the map this way. If I do that right there, basically what'll happen is that the trader caravans, instead of following the road, they'll essentially go cross country. And that has helped me out lots. So we got 24 out of 60 employees, so alright, go back here to my trade overseer. Up. I don't want to export when I've got a full storage yard full. I want to go when it's essentially empty. Saying any units over 0 can be bought. And look at that, boys and girls. We are definitely above the 0 mark now, so... Huh. Well, this is good. We got water coming in. Alright. Those guys are obviously going to the wrong place, so we'll have that. I'll set up these, I see an almost idiot infrastructure moment. So I will take proactive measures. And have to do it like this. Thank you. Alright. Time to OCD this. There we go. Get game meat. Get game meat. Basically, I figured that was going to be coming, so I remembered something like it. So I'm going to have to go to Kerma, open the trade room, go to my overseer. And as I vaguely recall, there's going to be some political instability, so I'm going to import a ton of luxury goods. Cut! Aha! I remember that correctly!
Firefighting is hard work, and I'd love to cool off with a good
Alright,
show.
how are we
There's
doing
not enough
here?
of that here.
Let's put a priority here on health sanitation. And then we're gonna plonk down a few bazaars. Because we really need to start getting, oh, that's right, I need to do this. Alright, recruiter. Put a little bit of a gap. And forts, we're gonna need to put up a fort right here. Fort over here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I know I'm in debt. Shouldn't take much. There we go, we fixed it. Alright, kingdom rating status climbs, which is good.
This timber will. I am off for a hard day's
Guy
logging.
is same name as me. Alright, so you can see my housing here is evolving. How we doing on employees? Military gets a priority. Gonna have to do that as a priority for food production. Alright. Still doing good? Oh, we got some unemployment here, folks. So we will, of course, have to take care of that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, open up our trade route here with Mennefer. Then, let's see, brewery, pottery, and papyrus maker. Linen and papyrus. So it's not going to take much stuff to actually reorganize some stuff here. I'm looking on the wrong thing. We'll do it like that. So now storage yard. This one right here. We'll accept clay and set up potteries. That's the pottery industry. That will provide a nice section on the on our unemployment levels. I think I just heard some results of crime, as I heard people dying. That's why I put up the police station right there. Pharaoh request goods. Doop. Alright. Lost money last year. Oh, that does kinda suck. And I'm actually gonna put up, I know I need taxes to help cover that. Oh, I will put up tax collectors. Put up one over here to help cover that area. How are we doing on employment? Oh, we're doing good. Oh, fairly decent anyway. I'll put up another guy right there to help coverage.
Ostriches are nearly invisible when they put their heads in the sand.
So I'm going to take one of these guys here out and replace it with a woodcutter. I'll put up a few more actually. Alright, I have got a fair amount of money in terms of demons, so I am going to build up my forts. There's that guy. Alright, so put up some more stuff. You're gonna hold weapons. Well, I'm thinking about it. Put up a police station to help keep an eye on those guys, because as you can see, they've got a crime level. Oh, look at that! A Libyan army is gonna be approaching us. It's gonna be here in a year. So I knew I was doing the right thing, starting to get ready. Oh, we have a need for employees. Well, we can rectify that. Let's first let's do a temple to south. No, wait. Temple to Ra. Need to make sure that Ra stays happy. Yeah, he's not doing too good. Things with Ra aren't doing too good right now, so we'll actually rig up a pair of temples. Ah, look at that! Alright, it is definitely time to start importing copper. So we'll set up a nice huge amount, even though that's way more than I could ever hope to store. Then weaponsmith. Build a weaponsmith. See, it was dispatch 14 months. So how are we doing? Wait a few more months and assemble some additional forces. 6 months. I think it would be a much wiser option to hold on to what forces I got. That way, I don't want to be caught underprepared. So, how we doing? We still need more people. Alright, time to give you guys a statue. Pair of statues. Here I am, having my pottery industry there, and no clay. Silly, silly me. Very, very silly. Error request goods. Fortunately, we have a thing for that. Won't take long to, alright. So now what I'm doing, getting these pavilions up and running. The primary purpose of, come on. Oh, I have to do it the other way, huh? Right, be like that. Pavilion. This will get, entertainers, produced. Well, entertainers a place to go. So, 1 month. Yes, Adam. Alright, Salima Oasis. Yes. Alright. Executive decision time. I'm going to dispatch the crocodiles and the cobras here to foreign service with the kingdom. I'll keep these guys, the foreign army invades. Oh, thank God, look at this! We got the right troops in the right location. There we go. Alright. Put these temple complex items on. Let's see, let's go to Seth. Mortuaries require less linen. Powers the priest Seth to apprehend criminals. Alright. So in other words, hopefully you were rigged up for pottery. That explains why my housing's not growing. Doing fairly good. Alright, so hopefully let's take a look-see here. Turning to your city. Well, Not sure how accurate that is, but we'll... Oh, look at that! Troops help win the day. Heroes return. Let's take a look. Doesn't look like they took much in casualties, so... Well, fortunately for me, we're doing very, very good. So...
Firefighting is hard work.
Everybody's friendly here. This city is dull. I can't find any good shows to see.
Alright, Talon's gonna build a conservatory.
I can only juggle so much. I wish there were other entertainers in the city.
Alright. Knowing that our unemployment level is going up, I'm gonna do one of those classic things to reduce unemployment. And, more industry. Put up housing right there, so we're gonna need a brewery. Gonna brew some beer! Alright, we got a nice amount of breweries up and running, so... Barley, go ahead and import that stuff. As we need the... we need the material to be able to brew it in the first place. Alright. You have entertainment be a priority. Access to a position, so I'll plump down the position right there. New trade route available to Kerma. Because the battle you just helped fight. And to, once again, import a gigantic amount. That way, for future reference, I will have that supply on hand. Of course, my, alright. Can I export, can export pottery? Well, fudge apples.
My list of job openings is huge and I can't find any workers to fill the posts.
Alright, to help further improve our housing, I'm going to goods, yada yada yada. 1, 2, 3. R to rotate. Sales of woods are going to quickly offset our debt. Future city in 1 year. Fortunately for me, I don't really have to worry because I got the not the population. Well, I do have the population. The means to defend myself. So that these guys can evolve. Alright, we have a population of 2,000. Lost money last year. Jeez. Alright. Well, let's see here. We're gonna have to make some money, so... Oh, let's see. I pushed the wrong button. Gonna export beer, so I'm gonna keep at least 1,200 flasks of beer on site. That way, of 6 months. Gonna keep those flasks on site, so I have my own supply. Another way to help, at least for the moment, is stop imports of copper. Another debilitating siege strikes its karma.
It's the trader's isle. The city is the best. It's the trader's life for me.
Alright, so let's see, it says high unemployment. That is not high unemployment. That is actually an amount of unemployment I like because as in real life, your in-game population that occupies your housing ages. So if you look at this, we got a census, alright? So, as you can see, we've got most of my population is here in between the ages of 20 and about 38, 39. So obviously I've got a working population. I don't remember what the cutoff for it in game is, but if I were to go real long term with this particular scenario, and I won't, you know, I'd start to have population worry right here because I wouldn't have enough workers. Fortunately for me, I don't plan to be on this scenario forever, so it's time to do what I call a little bit of strategic planning. I'm going to put in some roads, so that I can have future areas where I can have put in housing, essentially. 1 month. Let's do our 1 month, save the city file. That way, in case I boo-boo, foreign army invades. Look at that. They're not even in position, and they're... There we go. Oh, they took some casualties, but that was to be expected. Alright. So now let's see, what's the stuff I need? Gonna need population and culture without sacrificing prosperity. So, let's see, how are we doing on them? Do not leave the kingdom. I accidentally pushed the wrong button there. Alright. So part of what I can do, how's the gods doing? They're doing okay. Do need to worry about my culture, so we'll do a little bit of work on that. Put up a few juggler boots. Put up a few dentists. And then put up a scribal school. Or as is my preferred term with that building, a ribble rule. Wait for my timber cutters to walk by there. I'm going to put in lots of housing because I'm about to majorly expand my city's industry. So, what of course I mean by that, I'm going to put in papyrus. Storage yard. Put him right there. Accept reads. Firehouse. Archpost. I know I got population right here, but so I'll put up a police station. And a few more roadblocks right there. And then papyrus maker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to my trade overseer. And go ahead and start importing DOS reads. Now that we got population down here, I'm going to start to build this area up, of course. So there's that. Police station. Where's Buckberry? There's physician. Better remember a physician. Pucker. Great. Double great. Well, it's not that hard for the quest, so check. We'll better hold off there. Yeah, I can hold hundreds of more people. I was gonna say, if I'm not in positive employment territory, that should definitely hold it. Bring them up, and I was like, yeah, I'm more than enough. So, just to help keep Ra satisfied, we'll put up a few Ra temples. There we go. Pause. Sending my oasis. Unpause. Foreign army invades. What the? I thought you guys had gone back to your fort. At least I thought I ordered you back to your fort. I was being silly. I'll just leave them there. We'll deploy all our archer units, all our archer cohorts. This time I took some fairly decent casualties, so turn them and then deploy. Actually, have you guys return to fort. Dispatch those guys. Everybody else should be have enough morale for that. For people to be happy. Oh boy. That just plain sucks to have a second trade city, especially one of my important trade cities, under attack. Let's see. Don't have quite the population I need, but I do have all the needed ratings. 760 Deben stowed away in my savings. I'll wait for those troops to come back, and then I'll. Let's see. I can. All right. I don't have to really worry. Oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, I'll wait for those troops to come back, but. Time while I'm waiting for that. Oh great, can't fit it right there. That just sucks. Alright, I'll have set up a granary here and have it go to essentially put it on standby to feed this. I'm definitely gonna have to wait for those troops to come back, because I don't want to have to deploy my that. This is exactly what I was talking about. I don't want to get caught unawares, so. Wait for those troops to come back. slums. Now this is where you have to be careful. So, because I have too much disparity in my housing types. Let me show you what it's talking about. I've got a bunch of people right up here that are, you know, comfy, cozy, got a lot of income, essentially. And then I got a number of people down here. Of course, you know, this is just me thinking out loud here, knowing that most of my population is fairly well off. I was like, why are you complaining? I'll just wait for those. Alright, I'm going to save the game. I know I'm shooting myself in the foot. I'm going to dispatch those troops to Vedette and pray, just pray that the other troops heroes return. Well, that's just what I was hoping for. I obviously Kerma, go to Kerma, reopen that trade route, and of course I'm gonna have to import luxury goods because the Pharaoh keeps doing all these small requests for luxury goods. Unfortunately, I have enough money in my stuff here that I don't have to really worry now. I forget. Yes, I can export papyrus, so don't need quite so much papyrus, so I'll cut that down to 800. Alright. Hopefully the wage increase will have helped.
Malaria doesn't seem to be a problem here.
1 month. Here, oh, look at that. God, Kerma is just getting real beat up. Kerma is just getting real beat up. Foreign army invades. Alright, so this time I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up the save file. I'm going to actively deploy all my forces up here to where the invasion spot is. Come on, boys. Let's get your butts in gear. Foreign army invades. Look at that. Alright. Go ahead and return all military forces to their forts. Alright, guys. Let's see how we're doing. So we're doing good. All I need to do is have my population, essentially. So, let's begin the first phase. I just realized this area is untaxed. Can take care of unemployment and income. Police station, that way, you, water carrier, do not need to be going over there. Alright. That will increase. This will increase my population some. So then I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. This is sort of a general reference point. See, 52 more people. So now I'm going to put up. I don't know what I was trying to select there. There we go. Bazaar. And I'll put up. Take care of the Pharaoh's request. Crap. See, these guys, they need the desirability. So how are we looking for? 120. Don't have to worry about rebuilding. So, that is saved from our enemies. Awesome sauce! Alright. There we go. Karma's under siege. By the time I get around to doing that, things are gonna be for me. I'm gonna be out of this out of this watering hole.
Well done. You have met the twin challenges of securing an important trade route and building a prosperous city that provides for even the most discriminating citizens. Your achievement is truly noteworthy. The accession of Pharaoh Djoser to the throne of Egypt has ushered in a new era of wisdom, learning, and artistic achievement. A royal cemetery is to be established at Saqqara to serve as the eternal resting place for nobles such as Hezre and Kabo Sakar, Pharaoh's trusted courtiers. But this site shall also contain a monument the like of which the world has never seen before. I, the Pharaoh's royal vizier Imhotep, have conceived a new form of sacred tomb for Pharaoh. Unlike the low mud brick mastabas of prior pharaohs, this tomb shall rise toward the heavens as if it were comprised of several mastabas placed one on top of the other. And what's more, this stepped pyramid shall be constructed entirely of stone, that it may endure the passage of the eons. Deep within, a sarcophagus of solid granite shall hold Pharaoh's body for his eternal rest. Priests at the necropolis of Abjadu have perfected the art of using linen to embalm the dead, thus opening the door to everlasting life to all Egyptians. Our trading post at the Salima Oasis still thrives, and from there you may import ebony from Africa. Pharaoh has given you a generous supply of cash to get started on this project. Do not let him down.
Alright, so we have reached very important deal. We can now we are now going to be building the first pyramid. Yes. So first thing I need to do is we got some hyenas right here. So I need to do is take care of these bad boys, otherwise they'll be running around town and causing chaos and mayhem by killing off the walkers and all that. So there's that. They are now officially trapped. They cannot get into the city. Well, they can't get into anywhere to where I built, at least. Which will be sweet. Excuse me. So, quickly adjust this road right. Oh, oops. You gonna undo it? No? Stupid. stupid game. Fortunately, I don't have to worry too much. Pause. Now, to pull up that message we had there at the very beginning, we can now farm on the meadow. We need to have the yellow flowers. Got irrigation, which is honestly one of my favorite things in this game, is that instead of building, 100 farms, in order to be able to feed my population, I could build 30 farms with irrigation and essentially feed the same population. Essentially, I don't know off the top of my head what the exact ratio would be. We can use water lifts because where I can put down an irrigation ditch, anywhere, I can't have it come here to the water and then expect the water to flow into it, because that, as you see where my cursor is, there's red right there, and that's the water edge, and water does not go from the water source over the edge into the irrigation ditch, which is why we have the water left. It's the intermediary. So, another thing about this location is our good friend Gold is back. Yes! We've got a patch of iron. Not iron. I don't know why I said iron. I guess I'm so addicted to Minecraft. We've got a place of gold ore. Well, it says ore-bearing rock. And a little patch right down here. So, in order to make the best of our distributed ore sources, I realized I just made another boo-boo. Or did I? No, I didn't. Thank goodness. I did not make a boo-boo. Alright, so... two, I need to have space for the quarry. Two, there we go. So now... put our ferry landings right there and there. And the buddy, the ferry landing. We'll put up water lift right there. And then, to help maximize, let's see, farm pomegranates. Put down my farms like that, because I can now farm on the land, which allows me to get more food produced per year, because I'll harvest twice a year, unlike once a year with the Nile floodplain. Alright, so those farms are up and ready to be set to operational. So, going to set myself up some housing right here. Temple Complex 2 Ptah. Swing my map around, because I want this guy right there. Put in housing right there. Put a little bit of a spur in the road right there. Roadblock it off. Next thing to do, I want to build up a festival square, so we'll put it right there. Alright, so now, palace. Better, but I want to put, let's see, 1, 2. There we go. I'm just setting up a place where I want to have the road system so that can have the maximum possible efficiency on the road system and getting the gold to the palace. So these guys up and running. There we go. We got our. I would guess that would be our core gold mine stuff. Need to get these guys all rigged up for water. Not water, employees. So, straight to the firehouse, then there. But we definitely need an archy post for these mines. Because gold mines, like, well, for pretty much any mines, they just love collapsing. Bring the city speed up to par so we can start getting the employees in. Manage the palace right here. Let's see, put a roadblock right there. And then we need a granary, so we'll put one right there. Wait, that's Ptah, right? Yeah, Ptah. I was about to put up a temple to him, and I've already got the temple complex. Redundant Department of Redundancy Department. So for these guys, the farms, go ahead and set up a small population center. Roads are going there. Now we got housing up and running. Oh, don't want to forget the infrastructure down here either. I'll wait to build over here because just got so much going on. Don't want to overextend myself. I hope everybody is having a good time, whatever day or time it is for you. Let's see here. Oh, boy. I was just thinking about that, and my palace catches fire. Silly, silly tree. You knew better. You knew better, but you do anything? No. Alright. Oh, I better put stuff in order over here. I am going to put up a small collection area. Let's see, hunting log. I want to be able to start getting these ostriches. I'll do all of this. Gape, not straw. One cannot, as far as I know. Seriously? I should have remembered about that. I am being so silly. Good. God, the fire spread there took me by surprise for a sec. Village Palace. Let's see. Infrastructure needs to be absolute priority, followed by government. Stop. Alright. Let's get infrastructure up and running over here, too. All these things coming up all at once. Alright. Just take it one step at a time, one step at a time. Jeez. Fire marshals, do your frickin' jobs. Seriously? Alright. Roadblocks. It's time to start organizing how my infrastructure is doing their jobs, because they're doing very much idiot infrastructure. Oh my lord. There we go. I was just thinking, oh yeah, Pata is not so happy right now. So we'll just get that temple complex back up and running. And now we can finally clear up the damage. Alright, how we doing? Let's make sure religion gets priority. Now just need to wait for employees to get back into the city. Okay, water. Put up 2 water supplies. Priority on food production. Put up a bazaar. There we go. Do not accept anything but game meat there. Once those guys get see, they're making quick work of the ostriches, which is part of the reason why I put... Oh, look at that. And I forgot to build my mansion. Personal mansion. Put that dude right there. And doing good for money-wise, so I will hold on to the cash I brought over. It's one of the things that you can do with this game, is that, at least on the campaign level, you can have your money follow you. So throughout the entire Old Kingdom campaign, if I have any money left over when, I'm going to turn the sounds down. Just going, you know, boing, 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 even in my ears. So that's a little better. So I need to give need to give these guys some water, and then I'll put up a bazaar and pavilion will fit right there, nice and perfectly. So now that they got water access. Alright. Go ahead and put up a bazaar right over here too. Okay, so now I need to start thinking about building a pyramid. So I've got, with the gold income, that's going to help me for a long time. It's not obvious. Once I really get things going, I'm going to need to supplement it. So I need to pull up the monuments, medium step pyramid. Put that guy right there. It's my favorite spot. even though it's kind of far away from the raw materials, I'd like to put it over here because, you know, it's that kind of special sort of thing. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my farming capabilities. I'm going to get some more farms up because I want to start really increasing my population so that I can have the appropriate tax base and resource base to be able to have these production for the stone going. Police station and then a apothecary up and running. There's two. Don't want them stealing gold. And so that my hunters have good access, I'm going to open up this little island. Because we got some ostriches here, of course, I'm going to open up that area for my hunters to come to. Seriously? Got a firehouse right there, and yet we're silly fire marshal. How easily are you distracted? Alright, so I'm gonna bend this road around like so. And gonna build a few more temples to Ptah and Bast. That's gonna do several things. It's gonna, of course, help with the... Oh boy. That really helps with the unemployment situation, I'll tell you that much. So, now that we've got a reasonable amount of employees, I'm going to pry that sucker off. I'm going to make this our industrial area, essentially. So let's see here. Oh, I forgot. I just realized I need to save the game. So, Old Kingdom, Saqqara. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Mennefer. Sells pottery. Let's see. Alright. All my resources. Ironstone and gold. So Abjadu sells barley, which we need for beer production. So they also buy game meat. So since I've already got, I'm going to need a dock for that. Well, I guess I'm going to have to build a dock. Since I'm going to have the trade route to Abjadu open, I'm going to go ahead and open up the trade route to Mennefer because they can buy whatever surplus beer I don't use. But oh, there's one that's definitely needed. They sell clay. But does Abjadu also sell clay? No. I thought, for whatever reason, I thought they did. And they also sell reeds, which I need for papyrus. Abu. Go ahead and open up trade with them, just cause. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and open up trade with everybody. It's gonna be tradeception. Tradeception. Yes, I know I need a working dock. Which is most of the reason why I had ferry locations placed right here. Alright. Except I could use the food, setting up housing so that these guys can get the employees they need. And after they get set up, and after I get people in there, I'm going to set up the gold mines. So, alright, so now it's time to start worrying. Now that I've got my trade routes up and going, let's see. I'm going to put up a roadblock right there. So, oh boy, these guys are about to catch fire. I better put a firehouse right there. It's a good thing I pulled up my fire overlay. Alright. Okay then. Alright. Quickly gonna do this. Then, actually, do it like this. Alright. Quickly, yep. It was probably the one I built right over there, yep. And there it is, it rose. Get that rebuilt. Alright, I'm going to start programming these warehouse, these storage yards. And I want to be able to make it relatively easy for the dock workers to get to them, so open that, put that tab back up. So, going to put upholstery, beer, linen, and luxury goods. That'll be for those guys. I'm gonna put a road this way. I'll put up a pavilion. Roadblock that part off. Yay! Thank you, Salima! Alright. Then, actually, I'm going to reprogram some of that stuff. This can be pottery and bear. You can now be linen and luxury goods. You can be papyrus. And you can be brick. Oh wait. I was confused there for a moment. No, don't mind me, don't mind me. So here in about 15 or so minutes, 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to be taking my break. In the meantime, we'll have some more fun. Let's get desirability out for these guys, this housing up and going, so that they'll evolve. And then I need a storage yard. I'm going to put it right here. Yes, it does not have road access. We're going to fix that. Have it accept clay. Extend the road nice and neat right there. Build up our potters. And then that. Install another potter. Another storage yard. We're going to build up only a few needed bricklayers. Brickworks. Alright, so I'm going to put bricks on shutdown for the moment. And then, right here, barley. Oh, this is not good. We got a plague, boys and girls. Silly me, I did not put those breweries in the right place, so fix that. Alright. Time to see where this potential for disease is. Ah, right there. Put up a physician right there. So now, pull up that. Now to help manage my road situation, do that. That way nobody will go in between there. Then what I'm going to do, firehouse, archie post, police station, and a bit of housing right there. That way, alright, that way we can have access, so go ahead and set export levels over 0. Alright, I need to put up more physicians. And temples. Temples. Bus. Put up a physician over here, too. Yeah, I know I need more workers. Alright. Clay. We need to start importing clay. And then also the same with the barley. So I want more than 200 units. So let's do that. Alright. Now, because of the way I have got things set up here, I'm going to put up a little bit of housing. I'm going to block this area off. Firehouse. And an archie post. What I'm going to do, essentially use it to set up my entertainment schools, so that they can do their things. Yeah, we're really stuck with low industrial strength right now. That's why I'm trying to improve my, excuse me, my access. That's why I shut down the bricklayers, so they wouldn't be sucking up those employees. And you do not accept game meat. Well, that's going to be an easy request because I got the money. Well, it's occurring to me. But, geez, something just collapsed. Oh, gold mine. I'm gonna have to, since I have to maintain government to get the gold, because I think I mentioned this on the first time we had gold, is that the only way we can have gold converted to Debans is have an active palace. And so, I just, one of those shoot myself in the foot moments. Must have the taxes up and running, which will provide me with a nice... I realize that this guy's kind of inefficient right there. So we'll pry him up.
I can't.
Everybody.
I hate collecting taxes from these rundown
Yeah,
houses.
but
It's
you
hardly
do.
worth my time.
Thing of it is, dude, we need it. When you get your housing up to a certain level or a sufficient amount of housing, but especially higher level housing, it'll literally start paying you back. Alright, let's see. I'm just waiting for those taxes to come in, and yeah. Alright. Alright. I am going to go ahead and... wrong thing. I want the gold. 2, 3, 4. 4 gold mines. So, pull up this. So, if you take a look last year, obviously, could have been worse for taxation. But of course, now that I've got taxes up and running, we'll do better this year. As you can see, the estimated tax income, and that'll housing gets taxed each month. They'll pay a certain amount, kind of like rent. They'll get taxed a certain amount based on what level and how many people are in. All right. And so, oh, look at that. We'll just barely be able to cover our projected payroll. Now, of course, the actual tax income versus and the actual we're gonna move. Yeah, I'll leave. Actually, put him right there. So the actual income versus the actual expenditures is going to change. So, but basically, I have always liked to do my best to make sure that I am in the black. And there comes actually a time, there have been times where, in several specific scenarios, where I've gotten myself set up just right, can literally have, if I wanted to, I could completely sign off on, let's see, I'm going to do that while I was thinking about it. I could completely sign off on exports, gifts, and mine gold. Because I've set my taxes, get all my housing up to just the right level to where I'll have my taxes from my housing come in be greater than my total expenditures. Of course, right now I'm in the red because obviously I've been spending more than I've been coming in, but I've got at least, that little bit of a cushion. So, all right. So, I can export pottery, so I'm going to do that. It's not 1600. It feels a little too generous. So we'll bring that up just a little bit. And so, like last game, I'll disconnect that. That way the trade caravans will go cross country. Oh, Lord, that is not good. That is not good. How much did we lose? God, 320 demon? Well, at least that's, oh, I need to put up, tax for you guys. I didn't put up a police station.
This city is cool. Everybody's friendly here. No one is reporting any crimes.
Alright. So I'm gonna make that all nice, neat, and pretty. Alright, so, alright, so, how are we doing on I need to really do another, another boost for my city. So what I'm gonna do is do a connecting road like that, put a roadblock there, and then put a nice chunk of housing right there, and just add to it. There we go. Basically give myself a nice, large population area. Because I really need to expand my city. Because it's going to take workers to make this monument. So, start putting in all the needed stuff. Like I said, in this case, because my city requires the government access to get the gold, I'm going to make sure that my tax collectors are up and running. I'm not as good on that as I could be. Let's get people in here. Bring them in. How are the gods doing? I need to get some more temples up. So, put up a pair to Ra and a pair to Boss. In the meantime, I'm going to put up a bazaar so that we can start having these guys get their stuff going. So, oh, great. We've got people. So, first thing I need to do is build my work camps. Because what my work camps are going to do is they're going to provide the basic labor needed to clear the ground. They have to clear the ground before, clear and prep the site before the pyramid can be built. Alright, so now they're digging the grooves of the water, so while that is getting started, that process, I'm going to build up the city's stone quarry needs. What this is going to do for us is allow me to have the resources coming in, particularly the uncut plain stone that the city is going to need for its to build the monument. So when we have the pyramid being built, as you can see, the construction foreman is giving us our status as to what's going on. It says we're filling the grooves in the bedrock with water. More peasants. Basically, they'll cut it that way. They'll have an idea where even plane on the rock is, and that then once it's cut down to that level, they'll fill in the grooves with rubble, and then there'll essentially be a level surface to begin construction. And so you see it has 672 blocks of plain stone, or 168 loads. So that's loads of 4, and loads of 4 plain stone per session and all that. Per load, I mean. So, and I think it'll go one way and I have to do it another. Give these guys some entertainment, so there'll be more people coming in. But I'm really going to crank open the, I'm really going to have to, crank open the capability of my stone here shortly. So I'm going to put a work camp right there. Alright, so the site is ready. So I'm going to draw down the number of camps there. This will, for the moment, temporarily increase my unemployment. I'm going to build a special warehouse, storage yard, right there. Wood, 1,200. Then stonemasons guilds. Get those guys built, and then I'm gonna need a carpenter's guild. Out of the way, guys, please. There we go. So now construction is officially ready to begin. So I still have a bunch of unemployment. So I am going to now, as I said, really ramp up production. That way, we can start to get high levels of stone produced. So I'm going to put architect post, firehouse, police station. And so these guys, they'll really, as you can see, you know, they've started to draw down that unemployment. I'll put up several work camps. These guys need better employee access. But yeah, as you can see, it's really started to draw down that my unemployment. Alright, rebuild that gold mine. Alright guys, I am taking a look at the time, so I am going to hit my pause button. And I'm going to go ahead and take my break. And then I will be back shortly for our continued playthrough of this scenario. So I will be back in a few moments. So please get up, stretch, get a drink of water, go to the restroom, get something to eat. Just basically get up and move around. So I will be back in a few moments. See you guys shortly. Okay guys, I am back. So let's go ahead and finish up. Oh, wait a sec. I just realized I left my water bottle in the other room, so let me go get that. So I completely left my water bottle in the other room, which was very, very, very foolish. So anyway, let's go ahead and finish up our stretching. So do whatever stretching you want to do. I'm giving myself a few, kicking my legs up. Oh, and I just hit my desk. Ow. I'll hit that. Go ahead and hit that play button. Let the game start to roll. So now that I've got the rolling process underway, we don't have to worry about that too much. So I want to make sure that all your stretching is finished. There we go. Stretch the arms. Stretch them arms. Oh, that feels good. That feels real good. Alright, you can sit back down now. So we'll go ahead and get back to running our city. Alright. Got the population we need. All we need to do is finish the monument. Let's see. Dispatch the pottery. Done. Wood. All we need is some linen and some papyrus. That is not going to be too hard to do. How we doing? Still got some unemployment, so excuse me. We're going to go ahead and take care of those folks. I'm going to have you accept flax. Flax is what we need to have the what we need to have for the linen to be made. Oh, this will take care of a nice chunk of unemployment quite nicely. So, Weaver. So, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, time, I think, to also build up our papyrus. So, papyrus maker! Not build on animal breeding grounds, all that sucks. There's that. So this will quite easily choose through our unemployment. And then go to our trade overseer. And let's see. And there's flax and scroll down, reads. There's those. Yep, we got our various needs for our what's it, so we now don't have to worry about the stuff, so these guys still need some desirability. They got some desirability for themselves now, which is awesome sauce. I think I'm going to cut down some of the production here. We'll do one of several things. First of all, we'll need to get a few more employees up front. And let's see, I'm going to add another dock right here. And then gap it 2, where I can build up the needed infrastructure. And docks like to collapse and catch fire, so we'll put up those guys. And then bend around our irrigation ditch. Bring that around so that those farms can have some hydration action. Alright. Look at that, look at that. Last year, our taxes in exceeded our wages, so we made some good progress there on our taxation. Sorry about that, guys. I was thinking to myself there, and I didn't want to have too many folks worrying about me muttering to myself. So we got the papyrus, not the papyrus, the linen, all dealt with. We just had the that request from Pharaoh for some plain stone. Kingdom rating stand. Kingdom standing climb, which is always a good thing. Alright. And do that. Dispatch. And then I want to do place a ribble rule. Alright, export linen. Yes, yes, I can. Keep an amount, that way I can have things be improved. I'm going to cut down production a little bit more. Well, now guys, we gotta build up our, excuse me, gotta build up the jewelry industry, because Pharaoh says, hey, I want some of that rare goods, that rare expensive stuff that people like me can afford. And we'll build up a little bit of our jewelry area. Put up these guys. With a little more housing right there. And then I can actually import. I've got the money for it, so also need to import gems. Get that started. Yeah, so now that I was able to meet that request, went ahead and fulfilled it. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to cut down the number of stonemasons needed, which will help cut down the amount of people I need to employ. At the same time, I'm going to build a courthouse so that these guys can evolve. Oh, excuse me. And so, get more people in. Blocks of plain stone, so I'm gonna cut back even more. Actually, could probably just cut out this entire area right here now. And I can I export papyrus? I think I can. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. That way we can start making a little more money. A mine collapse and trade route problems. Setting up a festival. Using that beer. Materials. Gold mine. Festival is starting. So yeah, all I need to do is import 15 blocks of granite. So I will go ahead and open up space here on where we got the wood. Let's have it maintain 20 blocks. I want to give myself a strategic reserve. Pottery. I'm gonna cease exports. That way we can am I exporting beer? I can export the darn stuff. Let's go ahead and make it 2,000. That'll help make up for some of the what's it? Alright. Gonna have much more 24 blocks so we can completely phase out stone mining. That is all completely phased out now, guys. We've got more than enough surplus stone to see us through the end of the project, so... Does bring up the unemployment, though, which does suck. But they're gonna bring in... like half of that. Or a third of that. Yeah, that's a third. Alright, let's hold another festival to bust. And finish off the completion of the first true pyramid here shortly. We got the granite we need. So all that needs to be done is those final few blocks of stone be placed. Step pyramid finish. So, gonna go ahead and save my game, Saqqara. And all I need to do is dispatch the last of the burial provisions. Accelerate the game into up. There we go.
The feat you have accomplished is unmatched. With your wisdom, a massive pyramid unlike anything that has been seen before stretches toward the sky and guarantees immortality to our beloved Pharaoh.
Alright. So we now have, once again, we have a choice of cities. We've got Peaceful City, Meidum, where we can build our own tomb, or Serabet Kadim, the Harsh Sinai, which is our military mission. So we're going to go ahead and go with Serabet Kadim.
Like Den before him, Pharaoh Huni has ordered an expedition into the harsh land of Sinai to acquire turquoise, gemstones, and copper. He wishes you to lead this expedition to a place called Serabit Kadim, where the building remains of an earlier Egyptian outpost may still be found. Their current condition is unknown, but they may still provide some means of defense for the expedition. You should be aware that the last such expedition sent to this area never returned. A later expedition sent to recover them also did not return. Nevertheless, if we are to arm our soldiers adequately, our kingdom needs copper for making weapons, and this metal is scarce in our land. Prepare yourself, for you will be under constant threat of attack from the Bedouin of the Sinai Desert, and from our enemies, the Canaanites. Mine what copper and gemstones you may under these conditions, and be prompt in fulfilling Pharaoh's requests. You may employ jewelers to use any surplus gemstones to fashion jewelry for the people occupying the settlement.
Alright, so in this particular game, or should I say scenario, we're gonna have to, it's definitely a military one, so let's go ahead and let's save the game. Serabit Kadim. There we go. So, let me see here. This is a, a very risky mission sort of game. And I need to worry about those hyenas. I think there's somewhere else too. Yeah, sorry, I was sort of thinking right there, so let me see here. I need to do small section. Turn the game down, speed down, nice, slow, and slow. I think I'm actually going to let him wander around for a little bit. And, strategically placing my troops down in here. Make sure to leave a gap there. This way that we got some ore-bearing rock right up in there, and that way I can get my access to it later on. I want to be able to get access to it. Alright, I'm going to let these hyenas there wander around for a little bit. See if we can get them pulled out and essentially trapped later on. Alright. So we got ourselves a little bit of reasonably accessible copper right there. Put in a secondary defense right here because there's a gap. So don't want baddies coming in through there. So now, people, let's get, we need lots of people. Lots and lots of people. Alright. Oh, since there's gonna be lots of copper here, guys, so I'm gonna try to take as full and advantageous a position of what I got readily accessible. Flip my map around. Alright. There's that. Okay, let's go take a look here. Mennefer buys jewelry and gems, so that's got to be set up. Bedet also buys jewelry and gems. Salima Oasis buys copper. So get that all running. Because gems and jewelry, especially the gems, are needed. Yeah. Message received and understood. There's that. So, raw materials, gemstone mine. Alright. Gonna need a recruiter up and running essentially right away. So now, let's see, I'm going to do weaponsmith. I know I got the my fire overlay up and running here, but it's a case of it's the one I want to use. So get those weaponsmiths up and running. We've got more than enough copper production. Gotta have space here to be able to come in and mine jewelry there. Not jewelry, gems. That, yes, I understand. I'll put a few jewelers right over here. Most of what I'm going to be doing is, of course, just jewelry, not jewelry gems. I have the words right. Gemstone mine here. Now I need to put up archy posts. Oh, I didn't put a road like there like I should have. Doi. Get my overlay back up there. Running. Temple complex. Need it for raw. So I'm gonna extend my road all the way out there. Swing the map. I know I can fit the temple complex in here. Carefully. Careful. There we go. Alright. Then to help the city out. 1, 2. Copper. Gems. Luxury goods. And I'm going to tear that out. I want to have my caravans that come through have easy access to the resources. So we got firehouses and archy posts. Get out of the way, immigrant. I know employees are needed. First priority is going to be infrastructure. Great. I don't have enough moolah. At least I got raw, so... Alright. Alright, religion second, economy third. Shut down my copper so that I can focus employees into idiot infrastructure. Thank you. Just literally saved the butt there, dude. Luxury goods, export, gems export. Get those guys exporting right away. Dead anniversary. Oh my god. Temples. Seth. Oh, water, water. Get people water. Oh, fudge apples. Double fudge apples. Multiple fudge apples. Yeah. Except all. Alright. Temples. Pata. Hair. There. Now, most importantly, water. Alright. Jeweler. Get these jewelers up and running. Back up and running. Ah! Double A. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I can't build any of them! Don't have the resources. Need you on priority. Priority. That way I can get them clear. Except. Get that Hoover back up and running and get him up and running now. Priority. Get rid of the remains of that. Gah. Don't have enough money. Alright. Clear out the wreckage. Need infrastructure. How is it that with a nearby firehouse, you guys can't keep the stuff from going up in flames? Alright. Alright. Empty. Gems. Luxury goods. Good, 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 good. Alright. Note. Alright. Alright. I literally have to change things around here. Oh, stuffing! Increase population. Alright, where are these bad boys? They're right down the right. Oh, this is great. Let's go ahead and go back to the, actually, smart idea here, folks. We're going to go back to Saqqara. We're going to do, thank you there, Pata. I'm going to actually do a very smart thing and try to get myself a little bit more operating funds. This might sound weird, but this is actually, for me, in this game, a standard of... Really? Really? Idiot infrastructure. Go from problems of one scenario to the problems of another. Oh, 2 temples to Boston, a temple to Rome. That needs to be fixed. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. 2 temples to Bast. Silly homeless dude. Get out of the way. Thank you. There we go. So, let's try get myself here a little more money at least before... One of the things I dislike about this scenario is when the gold mines start collapsing. There we go. There's that done. That is done. Actually, how are we doing? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Don't need them anymore. Because I am going to go ahead and save Saqqara and redo the blocks of granite. Proceed. Yep.
The feat you have accomplished is unmatched.
Alright. Now hopefully with a little more money, I can get this thing to work the way I want it to. So, clear out. Don't want to get rid of the wall. Ah! I did not want housing, I wanted road. So, let's see. that. Temple complex. Rah. Alright. Once again, we're going to call upon many people. It is going to be our deal. Because we need the people. See. Recruiter. And hunting lodge. Greenery. Put that one up there. Put it right there. Well, hopefully with those few extra D-betting this go around and smarter planning too, we can get a lot better efforts done. And some statues there, again, as the last minute defense. Copperman. And smart road planning. Judas. Let's be a little more smart this time, and Jula's right there. And I'm going to put storage yards over here. Let's see, copper. Gems and luxurious. Robot. Firehouses and engineers posts. Don't want any of these bad boys collapsing on us. Try to cram in as many people as I possibly can. And this time, we're gonna set up temples to Ra and Seth before they get pissed at us. Because we don't want that happening. Water supply. Alright. Gemstone mines. Let's get those mines! Post right there to make sure. Alright. See. Don't need a boo. Do need bidet. Don't need Niken. Do need Mennefer. Do need Salima Oasis. So, this thing, I just opened up all the trade routes when we were trying that first time. This time, be smarter about it. Alright, alright, there's gemstone mine right there. Copper mine. Going right there. here as well. Build a few jeweler gemstone mines over here. Ah, road in the way. Get rid of you. Alright. Yeah, I know. Weaponsmiths. Just a few. This time, not going to build a ton of them. So, archers. Remember to leave. I need to remember to leave. Way for me to be able to access those gold mines. Oh, I don't want. There we go. Save myself some money. Alright. Let's make sure I get some additional archie posts. And firehouses out and about. Let's see. Another way I can save some money is do that. That'll help. First priority is infrastructure. Second priority, religion. Some housing right here. Screw it, we'll put housing right there. Alright, we got 3 is military, 4 is that. We need so this is why I need to get these guys trapped so that they'll manage to notice, you know, their morale is already below average, so oh my lord. I thought it was baton, not raw. Thank goodness I went and checked. Oh my lord. At least get a temple to Ptah up. That'll curb his wrath, definitely. Go ahead and get that up and running. Export. See, this is what happens when I try to rush things. That's why I like to take my time with city building. There we go. Made some money. Reopen up a second temple to Ptah. He's doing much happier now, I can tell you that. Alright. It's time to do some management here. Put some housing right in here. Alright. I know I got infantry availability, so I'm going to I know it must be built on cleared land. Alright, now that we got these up and running, it's a case of financial well-being is assured. Bazaar. I can put a large statue right in there and there and improve their desirability. request goods. Accept. Alright, stockpile. Do it. Alright. Disengage the stockpile, and now I need to do personal mansion so I can start collecting money. Temple to Ra up here. Even though Ra is my patron, I want to have to keep things simple. Canaanite army, 2 years. So fortunately, I'm going to be more than ready. Idiot. Infrastructure. Alright. Alright, I need to start trapping these, hyenas, so I'd have to avoid my guy right there. There we go, we got one hyena trapped. Idiot infrastructure! Alright. Go ahead and trap this guy right here. And then when the time is right, meaning when I've got them all trapped up, what I'm gonna do is take him someplace else. Encourage him to come, because you can't encourage hyenas to go elsewhere. You ain't going anywhere, Buster. All I need to do is capture this last guy right there. There it is. Oh, there's two. If that one will walk through. There we go. Alright, so what I can do now is start to consolidate these guys into one deal. And as you can see, this is taking up a lot of space. So by consolidating, myself ready here, they'll think, come on. Oh, no, I lifted myself up too fast. At least I could capture that guy. Rapid place. Oh, no wonder that guy didn't come down. I forgot to do that. Alright. This time I'm going to be armed. Alright. to, while that's going on, I'm going to lure these two guys out of the this area. And this time, don't go all super fast and massive. Alright, there. That's what I was meaning to do before I had that complete thingamabob happen. Now, what I'm going to do is essentially lure these guys out over here. Seal that guy. Seal this guy in. There we go. Now, alright, so let me make sure. Swing the map. Sure, no bad. No, none of those guys are there, so this is good. So I can seal this in. Essentially open up this area. And I'm essentially going to bring them probably, alright. So, I was going to lead them over here, but I thought, this way is a much better idea. That. There we go. The hyenas are on the march. Pin them in. Up. Oh, that's right. The fight. I was like, why am I hearing battle noise? I don't know why that was doing that thing the way it was. Return. Return. So anyway, this is alright, so now part of what I have to do is try to get these bad boys to go where I want them to do. So I'm going to just, for a few moments, take this and clean this all up so I can see what I need to do. So we've got all these hyenas over in here. I want to get them into a much smaller deal. So what I'm going to do is a rather smart thing. Essentially have them run a maze. Copper stockpile. Yeah, essentially have these being silly. I forgot to rebuild the hunting lodge. I've been so focused, so narrow-minded on the hyenas that I haven't been remembering to do some of the stuff that I know I need to do. So now what I'm going to do is essentially going to trick them into thinking, oh, we could go back over here if we just go the long way. So now, Alright, here they come, guys. Here they come. Ahead and dispatch. Wait till the last possible moment. Seal them in. Alright. So now they are in a rather unobtrusive spot, relatively unobtrusive spot. I'm going to give them a little bit of space to work with, but not all that much because they have been a big pain in the butt, so a big pain in the butt, so you're not getting as much space as we could give you, nor do we feel like wanting to give you. Alright, so we finally got those hyenas taken care of. Not going to be a threat anymore to our troops. Alright, so how I've got Royal Mayor. This is sweet. 1 year. Alright. Now I'm gonna put in a new hunting lodge. Get rid of those guys. Am I still stockpiling? I thought I'd give it the order to export. Silly me. Alright. What would be the best food to import? Got grain, fish, chickpeas. Fish and chickpeas would be our best bets. They're the most quantitative, by any means of the imagination. So let's see. Import. Let's see. Import as much as we can. No, I didn't. Can't. Alright, there we go. Alright, disease. We got massive amounts of disease issues, so start placing physicians. 1 year till a Canaanite invasion. Okay. Well, that's not good. We've just essentially lost all our employees. Our economic stuff. Oh boy, we got a 6 months, straight routes. Yeah, let's get that. Aha, you guys can withstand it. All available forces deployed. Return to your home forts. And then we'll, let's see, what do I have to have? I have to have, kingdom rating of 80. Oh, ouch, that's gonna really hurt. Fortunately, I don't think we can, don't think we're gonna have to worry too terribly much. Start by getting some of the food up and running. Alright. See, Raw's our patron, so I'm thinking here, guys, that what I need to do, I need to set up a festival square, and I could usually plump those just anywhere, so long as I have the necessary road requirements. I'll just chuck it right here. Gonna hold a festival to Ra. Canaanite army 1 month away. Other Canaanite army 6 months away. This is Sarabit Kadim. That's the right file. Foreign army invades. Load game. Time to deploy forces. These guys deployed over there and alright. Got all the baddies taken care of, so we'll go ahead and send those forces home. Blessing from Ra. Okay, that is awesome. It's not quite the one I wanted, Ra. Okay, so set up, do this. Month. Game. Sarabit Kadim. Save it again. Alright. That one's a little closer. Hey, boys. Got a little more action. Alright. Went and got all those baddies beaten. Alright. Do another festival to Ra. Gems, so stockpile. 2 years. It's like, how long? I wonder how many people have we got. We can definitely open up some more gemstone mines. You shouldn't let that gemstone mine affect your capacity there, dudes. Down here ASAP. Fortunately, I've got enough military presence to be able to deal with them. Trying forward. Good, we got our alright, we are looking good, guys. We are looking. See, I'm just trying to think. 1 year for a Canaanite efficiency. just doing a little bit of math there, guys. So, oh, look at this. We got a request for weapons. Who is this? We can do. Kingdom raiding climbs. I'm gonna try to go for a little bit longer, guys. 2 years time for another Canaanite attack. Keep lines now, possible dispatch. That way I'll have a little bit of money. 6 months. Well, my kingdom rating is now secure. I don't have to worry about stuff for that anymore. All I'll have to do is make sure is keep an eye on my population, so...
Ostriches are nearly invisible when they put their heads in the sand.
Don't need to worry about it. Wait, I just saw something. Pause. Where's my mansion? I just had some stuff, guys, so we're gonna pull up the autosave history. Pause it. See? Ah, I see some bad boys. You bad boys are not gonna get... you guys aren't gonna come stealing from me. Guys, trust me, I need that money. There we go. Keep those guys from doing bad stuff. Request goods, dispatch, game, Sarabit Kadim. I was able to save myself over 200 even. Foreign army invades. There we are. Alright. Dispatch my troops. Boop. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada bing. Get these bad boys. These bad hardcore boys over here to be able to keep the even better boys that want to do us harm at bay. Alright. The Aspire? Oh, we only lost 3 guys, so that's good. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see. How am I doing on money? One year, Pharaoh requests goods. We have more than enough on that. So go ahead and do that. Alright. I'm thinking, guys, that it's probably, let's go ahead. I'll save the game, but I'll come back off camera and probably do a little bit of grinding here on this one to get some more money into my savings. So, but for the moment, I think we'll go ahead. I figure that's where you guys are going to come from. Hey, boys, over here.
You have managed to overcome the dangers of Sinai and supplied Egypt with copious amounts of precious copper and turquoise. Your deeds will be remembered for generations.
Alright. So, don't think we're going to choose where we're going to go next. Partly because, as I said, I'm going to try to come through and grind. Actually, we'll go ahead and choose a city. But we'll just pick up where we left, where we'll go. So we'll go ahead. Oh, wait. I don't want this one. That's right. Silly. Guess what? We're gonna get a little more money out of this place, whether we want to or not. Right away, guys. Silly me. I did not want Boo Hens, so... let me take care of those, Bedouin. I'll send these guys home. Yeah, I know. I'll exist. Yes, I know. I'll just come back at some point and, what's it?
You have managed to overcome the dangers of Sinai.
So next time, guys, we'll start here with the city of South Dashur. I'll make sure to... oh, that is not how you spell south. So, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. And let's see here. Let me make sure I do the right thing. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me on this episode of City Building Saturdays. I hope that you will join me this coming Monday for another episode of Momodora Mondays, then this coming Tuesday for a special episode of Titan Quest. We'll be doing something called Titan Quest Technical Tuesday. Then on next Thursday for the regularly scheduled session of Titan Quest Thursdays. And then next Saturday for yet another episode of City Building Saturdays. So thank you all for coming out. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you. If you want to catch up on this series, you can catch it up at Osage Orange Gaming. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for coming, and I will catch you.